Hey, Ty Cohen here from KindleCashflow.com, and I got a guest in the house. We're actually chowing down on some good food. You guys have seen me shoot videos eating before. As a matter of fact, I shot a video a couple of weeks ago where my wife made some lobster on a paper plate. Remember that one? If you didn't watch it, go ahead, go back and watch it. But we're talking about what does it take, the mindset of someone that has a higher chance of being successful with something versus someone who doesn't. And one of the things that we notice, Jawa does a lot of our coaching calls and our phone sales calls, and he said something just now that I wanted to share with you. He says every once in a while he'll speak to someone who says, you know, I want to make an extra $1,000 a month, or I want to make an extra $2,000 a month, instead of saying I'm looking to make enough to replace my current income, whether that current income at your job is $5,000 a month, or you're making $10,000 or $20,000 a month at your job, right? Those are two different mindsets. The person that's saying I just want to make $1,000 or $2,000 a month versus the person that says, you know, I want to replace my income so that I have more freedom, so that I have more time, so that I have more control over what I do day to day. So when you start to look at these things, ask yourself, are you settling? Because if you're saying I want to make $1,000 a month, using a system like this system, Kindle Cashflow, has been proven to help people from all walks of life, from across the planet, young, old, black, white, it doesn't matter, you know, your ethnicity, your background. And if you're settling for $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, you may want to rethink that, because you're not thinking big enough. You want to add to that? This guy's done with his food now, so let's see if he's done.
Yeah, I'm done.
And then we're here actually at my daughter Summer's ballet class, picking her up. And so as we're waiting, we're sitting here just having a conversation about how do we help more people. Because we can't just give you the program, we can't just give you the steps if you don't have it up here, meaning the belief. If you don't have that desire or that belief, it just giving you a system is not gonna help. It's like the lottery winner getting a ticket for $1 million or $10 million, and they don't have that belief, or they have not yet turned into a millionaire in their head yet. The money now soon leaves them.
Yeah, 5 years or less, those folks are broke. So the thing is that in order to take full advantage of the Kindle Cashflow course and the Fast Pass coaching, you want to have what some might consider an audacious goal. That very first goal is to replace your current income. This is not something for people who want to make extra money. It's really not. One of our primary goals and objectives with the Kindle Cashflow team and the Kindle Cashflow family is to help transform people's lives. And we can best do that by you having a financial goal that's going to help you to transform your life. Making extra money, go get a part-time job for that. This is where you come to replace your current income. And then from there to scale it up where you're making at least $5,000 per month, so that you can start to wrap your mind around bringing in a virtual assistant to help manage your Kindle empire.
Leveraging someone else's time, expertise, and energy.
And that is one of the cornerstone philosophies and ideology that we have with the Kindle Cashflow. That's what Ty built this off of, was outsourcing the majority of that, right? So once you get to that point, then you can really scale up. And we have students that are doing $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 per month in their first 3 to 8 months. It's compelling. The first 3 to 8 months, we have students that are doing anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 per month. And they're not investing 60 hours a week doing this. We're not saying that initially you don't have to put in the necessary time, because you do. But we also have students that are doing $30,000 a month and they still have their full-time gig. They're getting ready to scale up to $100,000 a month in the next 6 to 12 months.
So hold on really quickly, right? You just said he threw some really big numbers out there, 30,000, 100,000. Man, so going back to the mental part of that, when you're hearing these numbers, it is probably frightening for you to hear these. And we got Summer in the back right there, right? Say hey. I gotta tell her to say hi. Look at that. Ain't that a damn shame? But when you're hearing, Ty has no filter
at all.
So when you're hearing these big numbers, right? 30,000 a month. We were just looking at the average income for most individuals in the United States on a weekly basis, and what we pulled up said that the average income was $900, right? We kind of surmised that that's probably more about $700, $500, $600, $700 a week. So even if you're making, let's say you're making $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month, to hear numbers like 30,000 and 100,000 seem unbelievable. Again, it's a mental shift. So that's one of the things that we teach you. We teach you how to make $1 million look small, and that's one of the very beginning portions of the program is how do we get you to a point where you believe that it's possible. Because you don't have to convince me. You don't have to convince Jawar, right? You don't have to convince anyone else but you. Even if you come into the program and you come into the Facebook group, you're probably in the Facebook group already maybe. If you're not, go over to kindlecashflow.com/Facebook. Even as you start to see students posting their results, there's still something that, unless you have the mental and the confidence right, there's still something that's going to instantly say, without you even realizing it, well, that person's different. They can do it because of X. And you're going to start giving them all types of credit and then giving yourself less credit. And until you deal with that, then nothing different happens.
It's true. And this is one of the reasons that I asked the question, what increases your faith that you will be successful with Kindle Cashflow? And people started to respond. And one of the primary responses that people gave was taking action, because they understand that when you take physical action towards your goal, towards your vision, towards your transformation, then it becomes more real. So the very first thing that I would like for you to do is to go to kdp.amazon.com and open up your free account. It's free. Go to kdp.amazon.com. It takes you about 7 to 10 minutes, even if you're illiterate.
It's that easy. Hey, but we can't give you everything in one video, guys. If you're interested, go ahead and first visit kdp.amazon.com and then come into the Facebook group where we share a ton of information, kindlecashflow.com/Facebook. And even before that, just go grab the Kindle Cashflow program. If you don't already have it, you can go to kindlecashflow.com/3 steps, the number 3, and then steps, STEPS. And if you want to get into the higher level, the next level, the Fast Pass coaching program, which is what Jawar was talking about, reach out to him. How do you do that? How do they reach out to you?
You can send me a private message on facebook.com/Jawar, JAWAR. Facebook.com/Jawar, JAWAR. And I'll respond back to you relatively quick.
Or send me a text, and in the text, just put Fast Pass Coaching. Now, here's the thing. Do not send me a text if you are not serious about investing into this program that can change your life. All right, I'm going to give you my cell phone number. It's area code 203-526-6031. I'm going to have a lot of people texting me. I can guarantee you that. When you text me, only put in Fast Pass Coaching, and then I will forward that text to Jawar, who will then get you right. But do not text if you're not ready to invest in yourself monetarily, because it does cost a significant amount of money. And also, if you're not, it's not a magic bullet. So meaning you don't invest in the Fast Pass Coaching and then expect that things are going to magically change for you, because you are going to have to put in some work. And it's going to start with the mindset. All right, so there you go, 203-526-6031. Only text the words Fast Pass Coaching and only do so if you're ready. And then I'll forward that text.
The Jaguar.